Laura A. Grace here, the author of Dear Author, Letters from a Bookish Fangirl and Team Lines of Poetry Collection. So excited to be bringing you a new video this week, friends. I hope you have had a fantastic week. Today's read that I'm going to be spotlighting and sharing 3 reasons why I think you should check it out is one that just really is thought-provoking and challenged me, inspired me, encouraged me, gave me all of the hard but hopeful feels. That said book that I'm going to be sharing is Belle of the Night by Allison Wells. This is a Christian historical romance set in the time of New Orleans in 1917. It is in Storyville. I'm not 100% sure if that's a real place, but it is based off of a real place from my understanding. This book, like I said, really hits deep. Are you ready to dive into these 3 reasons why I totally think you should check out this book? My first reason is if you love or loved Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers, chances are you are going to love Belle of the Night. I was a little nervous at first that it was going to be very much like Redeeming Love, and it is in the vibes and the sort of, I feel like, just the characters and what they're going through in their struggle, but it is very much its own unique story. And the reason I say that I know for sure that it is different and it is unique is going into reason number 2 is Teddy. Teddy is just this amazing male hero that I absolutely loved. He really, I feel like, is just a light as a fictional character in that he really shows what it is to love other people like Jesus, want to get to know them, and love others with all that he has. I feel like he really reflects the Christian walk and the Christian lifestyle, and I felt very inspired by his actions. And yes, he makes mistakes. He's not perfect, but I feel just overall that he's just very inspiring, and he does remind me a lot of Michael from Redeeming Love. But Teddy is Teddy, and Teddy is just amazing. His story was really some of my favorites and very convicting and moving on a deep level. Not to say Belle wasn't awesome, because she has a deep struggle too, and hearing some of her story and why she's made some of the decisions that she has was really hard, and sometimes it was really relatable in feeling alone or not feeling worthy because of the mistakes that one has made. And going into reason number 3 with Teddy and with Belle is this story moves you in that it challenges you to act, to make a difference in our communities. I read this book in light of World Day Against Trafficking, I believe is the name of it. And I just felt that it made the story that more moving, and seeing how much Belle wanted to get out of this lifestyle that she was trapped in, not because she chose it, but because it was forced upon her. Just that night when I finished reading, I was so deep in thought of what can I do in my community to help women like Belle. Yes, I may never meet a real life Belle. I may never be in that kind of situation like Teddy is, but that doesn't mean that I still can't get involved in my community, that I still can't get involved with other organizations who are out there doing things like Teddy, who are being a light in the darkness and showing Jesus, being his hands and feet. Even if that's not where I feel like I feel called to go in this moment, I can still help give to these organizations. There were those back at Teddy's old church who were giving to Teddy's church to help that he could minister to these women and minister to the people of New Orleans. And I just loved how his story just challenged me personally to want to get outside my comfort zone, because talking about sex trafficking or things related to that and being trapped just in a lifestyle as Belle was is really hard. And it should be hard, because reading Belle's story, that, like I said, it's not what she wanted. That wasn't what any of those girls wanted. And they made the best that they could because someone owned them and they couldn't leave. But then Teddy comes into the story and he shows them Jesus, and not that that suddenly solves all of their problems, but there is just hope that comes, and Belle can hang on to that hope, and she grows so much through the story, and Teddy does too. Seeing them help other women, seeing them wanting to serve God really stirred up my heart. It stirred me to want to take action and not just leave Belle of the Night on my shelf. No, it made me want to go out there and be like Teddy and just share Jesus and be active in my community of saying, hey, sex trafficking trafficking is wrong. These women want to be free. What can I do? Share information about it. Look up organizations of how I can get involved. And I don't mean to ramble about all of these things because there are some hard choices that are made, and there are times when I just was like, I can't keep reading because this is hard. But I'm glad I did, because this story is beautiful and hard and hopeful and gritty and encouraging, and most of all, I fully believe it is challenging. If you have read Redeeming Love and you really enjoyed it, if you like characters who go into those dark places in the world and share Jesus blatantly and openly, doing the best they can and being challenged, I highly recommend Belle of the Night by Allison Wells. It's published by Monster Ivy Publishing. You guys know I love that publisher. This is another really deep and heartfelt story that just hits you and stays with you and refuses not to make you think. Let me know if you've read Redeeming Love, if you love reading Christian historical romance. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!